welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just an adorable couple in love that loves doing some reaction videos together.
We do indeed. This one's going to be very, I hope exciting. It could also be terrifying.
So we are doing Melody Sheep's Timelapse of the Future, A Journey to the End of Time. And we did a while ago Timelapse of the entire universe, and so we really enjoyed that. Yeah, that was great. And this one we told is even better. And so looking forward to it, and yeah, go check it out.
Let's do it.
All right. Everything has its wonders, even darkness and silence. Helen Keller. What does the future look like? How will the universe meet its end? You may never be truly certain. But coming this summer, but science has begun to paint a stunning picture of how the future might unfold. Let's take a journey to the end of time. We'll travel through time exponentially, doubling our speed every 5 seconds. Damn.
Oh.
This vision of the future will surely evolve as we probe for more clues, but one thing is clear. The universe has only just begun. 2019, okay.
The Holocene has ended. What we do now, and in the next few years, will profoundly affect the next few thousand years. The only conditions modern humans have ever known so far are changing, and changing fast.
Oh, damn.
Nothing stays the same on this planet. Everything changes. The Earth is going into one of these jumps, and you don't know what is going to be on the other side of those jumps. The Earth is always jumping.
Count Haley, Bob returns.
Things move on this planet.
Drastic seal over rise.
Things are not still. Everything is turning.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
Oh my god.
super volcano.
So glad I will be dead before that happens.
Yeah. 300,000 years from now.
Like I said, I'm definitely going to be dead.
Apollo footprints fade. Oh, damn. Oh, cool. Mars' moon becomes a ring. Mars becomes Saturn. Saturn's ring vanishes.
Oh, how interesting.
Antarctica
Oh no,
melts.
that's gonna be bad. That's worse.
Yeah. New supercontinent.
Oh, how cool.
Pangea comes back.
As it begins to run out of fuel, the sun won't simply fade away to nothing. Its core will collapse, and the extra heat this generates will cause its outer layers to expand.
Earth,
The
sun
sun
becomes a white
is
dwarf.
now dead. Its remains slowly cooling in the freezing temperatures of deep space. The fate of the sun is the same as for all stars. One day they must all eventually die, and the cosmos will be plunged into eternal night.
All stars eventually will run out of fuel. The temperature of the universe drops. The stars, one by one, in the night sky, will turn off. And there'll be no
When a star
more
dies,
new
isn't it like
stars created.
create another star? That rebirth, like.
And so that the universe will end not with a bang, but with a whimper.
He said that no more stars will be created.
And not in fire, but in ice.
Death of Last Sun, the Age of Starlight. Well, that's horribly depressing. I mean, it is 400 trillion years away. Cosmic boneyard strewn with remnants of dead stars. Our sun becomes a white dwarf, a hot, dense, shrunken stellar corpse.
It's pretty.
With no fuel left to burn, a white dwarf's faint glow comes from the last residual heat from its extinguished furnace. Looking at it from where the Earth is now, it would only generate the same amount of light as the full moon on a clear night. The faint glow of white dwarfs will provide the only illumination in a dark and empty void littered with dead stars and black holes.
So no life anywhere.
In some ways, it's kind of a ghost universe. It's the corpses, the zombie stars, that will take us into the future.
See, there's always hope. Zombies.
Yeah. Over time, gravity ejects dead stars and planets from their galaxies, sending them out into the freezing void. By chance, some brown dwarfs collide and form accidental new stars. Okay. Only have to wait 2 billion trillion years. Cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Any surviving life forms may find refuge around aging white dwarfs. But in time, even the white dwarfs will fade and die. 1 trillion
A
years.
black dwarf will be the final fate of those last stars. White dwarfs that have become so cold that they barely emit any more heat or light. Black dwarfs are dark, dense, decaying balls of degenerate matter, little more than the ashes of stars. Their constituent atoms are so severely crushed that black dwarfs are 1,000,000 times denser than our sun.
Yeah, that's didgeridoo.
Stars take so long to reach this point, we believe there are currently no black dwarfs in the universe.
Well, yeah, it's 1,000 trillion years. The universe is now. Yeah.
That's so many years.
Any matter that fails to escape its galaxy is sucked into a supermassive black hole at the center.
Oh,
Jesus.
nice.
Black holes swallow stray matter. Long dormant black holes flare up in a blaze of glory. That's cool. The rotational energy of black holes become the last reliable source of power for any exotic future civilizations. No, there are no civilizations. They're all dead.
We have a pace of life that's based on really the energy available to us now. You could imagine living conscious systems which have a very different pace and therefore can extend out at least a lot farther than you'd imagine otherwise. You could have a living system where if it had a thought every 10 trillion years, that would seem normal. even if our life dies out, one could imagine at some time arbitrarily far in the future, a fluctuation occurs which allows intelligent life to exist again for a little while. So you might have islands in time of intelligence.
3 billion trillion years. As the expansion of the universe accelerates, it begins to spread matter apart faster than the speed of light.
Damn.
By this point, distant galaxies and stars are receding so fast that their light has become undetectable. The secrets of the cosmos are locked away forever. Current theories predict that atoms themselves will begin to decay, destroying all remaining matter in the universe. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
A proton, one of the fundamental building blocks of atomic matter, what makes us up, can just spontaneously fall apart.
Any material that evades the pull of a black hole eventually dies away as its protons disintegrate.
We gotta strengthen our protons!
This is nuts.
Proton decay is still unproven, and so this chapter of the future could look very different in light of new discoveries. Okay.
So that's what Thanos' snap did.
Yep. Decay the protons.
The matter inside black dwarfs, the last matter in the universe, will eventually evaporate away and be carried off into the void as radiation, leaving absolutely nothing behind.
Yay! In 11,000 trillion years, it'll just be nothing.
With the
Emptiness.
black dwarfs gone, there won't be a single atom of matter left. All that will remain of our once rich cosmos will be particles of light and black holes.
Until another Big Bang happens? The black hole era begins. No planets, no stars, no lingering stellar remnants for life to cling to. Yet, even now, time has only just begun to tick. On the scale of a human lifetime, the universe has just emerged from the womb. Cold, dark, and empty, this is how the cosmos will spend most of its life. Our universe gives life only a brief moment to shine. A haven in time, safe from its fiery birth and icy death.
The arrow of time creates a bright window in the universe's adolescence, during which life is possible. But it's a window that doesn't stay open for long. As a fraction of the lifespan of the universe, as measured from its beginning to the evaporation of the last black hole, life as we know it is only possible for 1,000th of a billion billionth billionth of a percent.
So make the most of it.
Black holes become the fundamental building block of the universe. A galaxy will basically be a supermassive black hole in a center with smaller black holes orbiting it.
Zombie galaxies filled with black holes continue to evolve.
Zombie galaxies.
They'll eat each other and they'll get bigger, and maybe they'll fall into the supermassive black hole and it'll get bigger. The universe will still be an exciting, dynamic place. It's just that the timescales we're talking about are now trillions of years instead of thousands or millions of years.
In this far-flung age, black hole mergers become the main event. Some grow to enormous sizes, possibly trillions of times the mass of our sun. When they merge, they send out powerful gravity waves that resonate throughout the universe.
Black holes can bang on space-time like mallets on a drum. And they have a very characteristic
Eyes that dance with
song.
each other.
In like 60 sunglasses.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah,
two
yeah,
black
yeah,
holes
us.
that have lived a long life
Yeah,
together.
got us.
At the end of their lives, they're going around each other, crossing thousands of kilometers in a fraction of a second.
Black hole mergers.
As they do so, they leave behind in their wake a ringing of space, an actual wave on space-time. Space squeezes and stretches as it emanates out from these black holes banging on the universe. Those are the gravitational waves. They're literally the sounds of space ringing. And they will travel out from these black holes at the speed of light as they ring down and coalesce to one spinning, quiet black hole.
That's so cool.
If you were standing near enough, your ear would resonate with the squeezing and stretching of space. You would literally hear the sound.
Look like lips.
Imagine a lighter black hole falling into a very heavy black hole. The sound you're hearing is a light black hole banging on space each time it gets close.
Oh, that's nuts.
As it falls in, it gets faster and it gets louder.
Should have like a seizure warning for that with all those flashing lights. Jeez.
Scientists used to think black holes were immortal, but even these will one day die.
Now we're talking about timescales of unimaginable length, quadrillions of years into the future. On that timescale, even the black holes begin to evaporate.
According to quantum mechanics, space is filled with virtual particles, antiparticles, that are constantly materializing in pairs, separating, coming together again, and annihilating each other. In the presence of a black hole, one member of a pair of virtual particles may fall into the hole, leaving the other member without a partner with which to annihilate. The forsaken particle appears to be radiation emitted by the black hole. And so, black holes are not eternal. They evaporate away at an increasing rate until they vanish in a gigantic explosion.
Then what happens?
Quantum mechanics has allowed particles and radiation to escape from the ultimate prison.
It's like it's going through like a
the
music
black
sheet.
hole.
Black holes begin to evaporate away, erasing the last large-scale structures in the universe. As they die, they light up the darkness one by one. Like fireworks!
Oh my god.
Oh, grand finale. The little sperm go away. As black holes slowly die off, the universe continues to expand, driven by mysterious forces we don't yet understand. This is the frontier of human knowledge, a frontier ripe for exploration and discovery.
Philosophers and poets have asked the question, will the world end in fire or ice? We can now give an answer.
Both.
The latest evidence shows that the universe is not slowing down, but it's speeding up out of control. And the universe, we think, will die in ice. Trillions upon trillions of years from now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Empty
trillion.
space itself
15
has
trillion.
energy. In every little cubic centimeter of space, whether or not there's stuff, whether or not there's particles, matter, radiation, or whatever, there is still energy, even in the space itself. And this energy, according to Einstein, exerts a push on the universe.
What is the weird stuff that's accelerating the universe? We call it dark energy. And the stuff is the dominant stuff of the universe. Almost 3/4 of the matter-energy content of the universe is this dark energy. And we don't know what it is.
Maybe give it a less ominous thing than dark energy.
Dark energy, unlike matter or radiation, does not dilute away as the universe expands. This has crucial implications for what the universe is going to do in the future.
So what will be the future of the universe? Well, if the dark energy remains dominant and repulsive, the universe will expand forever.
Oh!
Faster and faster and faster with time. A runaway universe.
70% of the energy of the universe resides in empty space, and we don't understand why. But we do know what will happen. If that energy continues to be there, the universe will become cold and dark and empty. That's the future as it might be. We don't know because we don't yet understand the nature of dark energy. Until we do, we won't know the future, we won't even understand our own origins, and that's why we want to know and study this subject.
Discovering the true nature of dark energy could change our vision of the future dramatically. To a happy place. If it somehow weakens over time, the universe could collapse under gravity, a big crunch.
Oh my God.
Jeez. Given a boost, it could tear the universe apart at the seams. A big rip. Pick your poison, I guess. Physicists increasingly suspect that there may be multiple universes beyond our own, each with their own unique laws of physics. The multiverse. Some would harbor the right conditions for life, others could collapse or be ripped apart. Others look to be far more exotic than anything you can imagine. New pieces of this puzzle are out there somewhere, waiting to be found.
The forecast does seem to be for an ever colder, ever emptier universe. But then, of course, we have to ask, could that end lead to a new beginning?
Yeah, why not?
And there are ideas whereby what actually is the end of our universe could in some sense be linked to the beginning of a new one.
Some speculate that there may be a way to escape our universe before entropy erases everything. And go into another universe? We could create simulated virtual universes, or with enough energy, create another one just like our own. That sounds dangerous. Trying to create your own universe.
We've worked out the mathematics, the equations. They seem to say that if you have an atom smasher that can concentrate tremendous amounts of energy at a single point, you can perhaps open up a gateway, a baby universe.
facing the death of everything there is, this perhaps is their only possibility of escape. And this also raises a very intriguing possibility, sheer speculation of course, that perhaps any universe that has intelligent life in it will create baby universes, will create lifeboats, and proliferate child universes. So an evolution may take among universes in the multiverse. Survival of the fittest may take place. So those universes which do not have intelligent life are infertile. They have no children. But those universes that have mild temperatures, stars like us, would create civilizations that could open up child universes, and they would then proliferate.
If there's no way to escape the universe, then entropy will march on, destroying the last remaining supermassive black holes. As the last one explodes and dies, it bathes the universe in light one last time. It's the only light in the entire universe. That's our ring light. Towards the light.
After an unimaginable length of time, even the black holes will have evaporated, and the universe will be nothing but a sea of photons gradually tending towards the same temperature as the expansion of the universe cools them towards absolute zero. Once the very last remnants of the very last stars have finally decayed away to nothing, everything reaches the same temperature, the story of the universe finally comes to an end.
Time becomes meaningless.
For the first time in its life, the universe will be permanent and unchanging. Entropy finally stops increasing because the cosmos cannot get any more disordered. Nothing happens, and it keeps not happening forever.
Everything has its wonders, even darkness and silence, and I learn, whatever state I may be in, therein to be content. Helen Keller. Ends with how it begins. Wow. So, I mean, I think a couple things I took away from that. One was that the 0.0000001% chance that like that life will actually be here in the universe. Makes you feel like kind of special to be a part of that that short time that life is here in the grand scheme of things. Even though it'll be many years, billions and millions of years, whatever, before it doesn't happen anymore. It's still special.
I took away that same thing. It's just, I love these because they give me a profound sense of gratitude and a profound sense of perspective. I think, we as people our lives, what we're dealing with, whether it's in relationships or work or family and friends or chasing the dream or whatever it is, everything seems so important. And then you watch the news and it's like the politics of your state or your country, it's so important. And like this country getting into a battle with that country, like everything is just magnified so much and seems so significant. But then you watch something like this and you're like, God, we are not even a drop in the bucket of this vast universe to be lucky enough to be here in what I thought was pretty cool. They called it the Age of Starlight. I mean, God, guys, we live in the Age of Starlight. Just feels very lucky, and it reminds you that, like, make the most of this time. And also the pressures of, like, get married, have this great career, have kids, go to this school, go to that school. Like, all of that seems so insignificant when you watch this, because it's all about you. You won the life lottery. You're here now. So make the most of it. This is your one life. Do what makes you happy and you know, take care of yourself. Yeah, you probably have to have a job for that, you know, unless you won the lottery or something. But follow your dreams. Do what makes you feel good and follow what makes you happy.
Science is very important, and, you know, it helps us predict a lot, and, you know, I'm not, like, discounting science in any way, but they even said themselves that, like, since they don't know enough about dark matter, like, or, you know, about, like, the protons deteriorating, that they can't, like, you know, this could change how we look at the future. So at the same time, I look at this, I'm just like, yeah, but, like, you don't really know that this is what the timeless of the future is going to be like. This is what we think it's going to be now. But I mean, you can't even tell me it's gonna fucking rain tomorrow. So you can't tell me that this is what it's gonna be, you know, 10 billion years from now. So that's something where, you know, there is that as well. Like, I mean, very well produced, and I mean, visually it was stunning, and I mean, it's still great to think about and to put this out there and, like, to say, like, okay, this is all that what we know. And, you know, like you said, it gives you perspective and everything. And I think my favorite part was when the black hole started to, like, collapse or explode, and then, like, it was kind of like a fireworks show. That was kind of cool.
I also think, like, kind of piggybacking off of what you said, I'm looking at this and it's endless possibility. I mean, like, you watch this and it's all, eventually life is going to die and it's going to be nothing and just endless nothing. But intelligent life could create little baby universes and escape in little baby universe escape pods. So it's, what I love about this is the intelligence behind it, because any intelligent person may believe a certain thing until presented with additional facts that may, by intelligence, need to alter their opinion. And this is saying, this is the information, but it could go this way, and it could go that way. And we could rethink our entire approach to this based on dark matter and what that might mean. So it's, you know, I can't help but have Ian Malcolm's voice in my head from Jurassic Park. And I think life finds a way.
Another reason we watch this is because Bethany and I have created our own universe. And so you can buy tickets to that if you want to go in our little our own universe. We've created our own one. So we're really excited to announce that officially right now.
We keep it in a jar for now. We don't want the universe to get too big. Like, we're not ready to unleash it. But it's there, so that, you know, when the time comes.
Yeah. Break in case of emergency, we have
Exactly.
we have our own universe. And you can come live in it. And we can assign you a role in our universe. And, yeah, you know, you can be whatever you want, you know?
I'm the mother of dragons, so that's taken.
That's taken. Yeah. Mother of Dragons is taken. And I'm just me, married to the Mother of Dragons. Because, you know, it's...
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Exactly.
I'm so thrilled that you guys recommended this, because this was great to see.
Yes, it was. And let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And, you know, just the crazy thoughts that this made you think about. And, yeah. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Melody Sheep's Timelapse of the Future, A Journey to the End of Time. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.